Mick, played by Danny Dyer, was framed for shooting Stuart Highway, Ricky Champ, last year, but returned to EastEnders just before Christmas after Linda got the confession from the villain Mick didn't shoot him. However, Linda, Kelly Bright, turned on her husband and her family to try and get close to Stuart, a move which has caused a rift between the lovebirds. The Queen Vic landlord has deflected any chance of romance with his wife since his return to the BBC soap, but it seems there may be more to that fact than meets the eye. In emotional scenes next week, Mick will pour his heart out to Linda about what's really playing on his mind. Mick takes the chance to distract himself from his worries at the beginning of the week when the former inmate decides to coach a local youth football team, much to Linda's frustration, teaming up with Karen Taylor's, Lorraine Stanley, ex-Mitch Baker, Roger Griffiths. Mick puts all his efforts into helping the team but becomes snappy with his wife. However, Mick starts to feel bad for treating his wife badly and returns to the pub to join her behind the bar but finds himself snapping at her again. Taking himself upstairs, Mick breaks down in tears and is soon found by Linda, who decides to confront her husband once and for all. Understanding he needs to tell the truth, Mick opens up to Linda about what happened to him in prison, an experience which has left him a broken man. How will Linda react when she learns about Mick's dark past in jail, and will she stand by her husband despite their recent martial woes? Mick's rival Stuart seems to have moved on to another villainous conquest, however, as he has set his sights on stirring trouble for Dr. Leg, Leonard Fenton, in recent scenes, living with stalwart Dot Cotton, June Brown. Since many on the square turned against him, Stuart has doted on the pensioner. However, when Dr. Leg moved in with the pair to live out his last few days having been diagnosed with terminal cancer, Stuart seemed concerned Dot's attention would move to her friend. When Dot clocks onto Stuart's menacing attitude towards her friend, she tells the villain to leave her house. Stuart isn't having any of it, however, and his true colors begin to emerge towards Dot. Is the Walford icon in serious danger? Elsewhere in the square, drug dealer Evie Steele, Sophia Capasso, will set her sights on drawing Dennis Rickman, Blur Landor, into her plans. Evie uses her control over Tiffany Butcher, Maisie Smith, to recruit the young lad. Tiffany is reluctant to bring Dennis into the world of drug dealing, but knowing how cutthroat Evie can be, the youngster is left with a hard decision to make. Having been involved with a gang before, Dennis' life could be in serious danger if Tiffany decides to take the boy under her wing. Will Tiffany be left with blood on her hands, or will Evie be the one looking for blood as she takes her vengeance out on Tiffany for defying her orders? EastEnders continues tonight at 7:30 p.m. on BBC One.